Okay, let's read this one. One thing we have to know is that if they don't talk about you, that means you are not important. This year, I enter 2025 with full skin. Elohim. Okay, oh, let us talk. Let us talk. You see, I've been paying particular attention to Chinasi because she has a way of dropping one thing or the other, like one statement or the other, that if you critically look or read that statement over and over, you find out meaning, you find deep meaning. Some people will read it on the surface, but when you read it, you kind of like think for 1 minute or 1 second that what does this really mean. It has deep meaning a lot. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. This is Gist with Julie. Here we talk about everything in the Nollywood. Please, today is Valentine because I'll be making this gist and it will be dropping on 14th of February. So I want to use the opportunity to say happy Valentine to everybody. Like everybody, may love find you anywhere you are. Anywhere you are, find love. May love find you. And if you don't have Valentine, don't worry, I'm specially sending one to you right away. Okay, thank you for all your love and support on this very channel. Okay, I was scrolling on, do you know actually where I saw this first? Where did I, okay, yes, I was still at home because I went out. But before I went out on the 13th, I said, let me check Instagram. Like we bloggers will always look out for things that are happening in the Nollywood. Basically, it is only Nollywood people that we follow, you understand? So we check out what's happening on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and all that. And then I spotted this one, that if anyone does not think about, if they did not talk about you, just know that you are not important. And this statement is real fact, because maybe to reflect or maybe to think about so many celebrities that do a lot of things for them to be talked about. I know the kind of pranks, that stunts, like expensive stunts that many celebrities has to pull just for them to be talked about by these big bloggers like Instablog, Tunde Ednot, and many, just for them to carry that. Okay, there was this celebrity that just pulled one prank, and it was like, it was everywhere. You know, ordinarily without those pranks, they won't talk about them. So they had to make something shouty, something big, make a noise, like something that is weighty, something that has weight, something like that, so that they will carry them to be the talk of the town for like 2-3 days to 1 week. There are people like that. And if you find out, in a normal sense, there is no way such a person would have been talked about. No way. You may be reigning in your own respective endo, like people know you, maybe your neighbors, your friends, your family, your community on social media, they know you. But when it has to do with bloggers, A, B, C, D bloggers talking about you, no, it is a no for them. So many a time they pay people to talk about them, at least once in a while. Let their name be heard. You understand? I could remember when Ray Emodi made a statement, of which we know Ray Emodi is a Nollywood actor, handsome Nollywood actor who is doing well in his field. He has been acting movies. He has been doing 1 or 2 things. But when this one, he didn't pay anybody, but he said something that made people talk about him. You understand? So people will always do something extra, something that would trigger the people to talk about him. And most time, people always use those people who are celebrities that is being talked about all the time, sometimes to make jokes, sometimes to make something very, maybe do something or say something so that the news can go around. That example I was giving about Ray Modi, he just said, I met a girl in Lagos and her name is so-so. And her name is so-so. I can't, then I can't remember the last statement that I made again in Lagos, and her name is so that I want to go out or I want to marry you, abi what. I remember that news, that statement alone went around. There's no place it did not go. Went on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. Everybody, bloggers trust them now when it comes to things like that. Many people start twisting. Raymond Modi has proposed to Sonia Uche. This. You understand? To the man, he was happy that his name trended. He was everywhere. So people could do extra things just to be talked about. But there are situations whereby you don't even need to do anything and people talk about you. There are people like that too. Like, there are people who's got the grace that people focus attention to them, like good, bad, and ugly. They will always say things about you. Is it Sonia? Who haven't they talked about? Me too. In one way or the other, I have said so many things. Those, the one that triggered people, the one that angered people, the one that made people happy, the one that made people sad. You understand? So if you are actually not important, people will not talk about you. So you will have to like do something extra. And you'll be waiting until you do something extra all the time. Every time. It is only when you do something extra that people will talk about you. But ordinarily, nothing. Nobody go remember. I said it. This statement where Uchenasi talk not true. It means you're not important. You're nobody. You're nobody at all. Like, you're seriously nobody. They don't need you to. It's a waste of time talking about you. You understand? So, but when you are important, when people know your worth and value, you will always be on their lips every now and then. Every now and then. See, okay, for example, see Iledoche. See, he has to do something extra. He has to always come out and people are talking everywhere just for him to come out. See people talking because he always giving people what to say. You understand? So basically, this statement is true. You understand? And then for celebrities too, they will always talk about you. Like, that is the way you remain on top. And there are people who are in the Nollywood for years. People don't talk about them. And they are there acting movies. I don't want to mention names so that nobody will feel angry. They are there in the Nollywood. They act their movies and they go. There is nothing like they will stumble on any blogger talking about them. It's not that they are not relevant though. But you see, those people who are privileged to be talked about, they keep remaining relevant on the lips of people. It's more or less like you are on the surface. You keep being on the front of people all the time. People keep hearing about you. The more they keep hearing about you, the more they keep attracted to you. The more new people get attracted to you because you are. Why is this person always? Why are they always talking about this person? Let me even go and check the person out on Instagram. Let me go check the person on YouTube. Let me go check. That's how it is. You understand? So basically, it means you're nobody. You're nobody. So this statement is actually true by Uchenasi. Yes, Mama has a way of bringing wisdom. Like the other day, she said one thing. What was that statement? And that word was it has deep meaning. Like deep. Okay, don't stop helping people. There are people you will help in life that will not appreciate you that but it doesn't make you to stop helping. This is another one she has dropped. Keep dropping for us. Like, yes, we learn every day from all these things. And when people talk about you, even if you're not a celebrity, you listening to me, like, you have friends who then talk about it, means you're very important. Don't feel bad. Because if you are not important, they won't talk about it. It will be a waste of time and energy talking about you, okay? So basically, this is true. Yes, so happy Valentine to everybody. Happy Valentine. How are you celebrating your Valentine? For me, I'm actually in a conference. Yes, I was sent to represent in a conference. And I'll be there from morning till evening. So that's how I'm going to be spending my own Valentine. From conference till evening. Imagine when others will be celebrating their Valentine different places. I'll be at the conference from morning till evening. I shall be there, be posting one or two things, because I cannot come and kill myself. I'll be listening to the papers delivery that they'll be delivering one by one. There'll be paper delivery, like talks on different topics in agricultural sector. Anyway, that's my area of specialization. Okay, agricultural sectors in Nigeria, there'll be different people delivering different papers as to the importance of agriculture in Nigeria. So that's basically where I'm going to be spending my whole day. I don't know about you, but just do have a wonderful Valentine. All right, till I come again, I am Gist with Julie.